What is up, everyone? It's Dynamo Ruby Inventor, and today, uh, I guess we're like trying to do all these new things. Like the other day we did a skit instead of just like multiple Skyrim videos and everything. But today we got a Storytime video, and I had quite a few stories. I mean, some of them were just a bit like underwhelming. Some of them were just like too like overwhelming for like first time telling a story, you know? Uh, I wasn't actually able to do any gameplay, so my my stepbrother, my 30-year-old stepbrother, sent me some gameplay of him playing. I don't know what it is. I just added the file into the video, so hopefully, hopefully that entertains you guys while I'm speaking. I'm not sure. Just I guess I should just begin. So, uh, I think it started when right after a really crap lesson. I think it was either maths or science, and in that lesson, it's just so fucking boring. Like it's just boring. Those it just I literally fall asleep in most of those lessons. And after that, this was a point in time where I just fucking hated school. So I'll literally just do the fucking maddest shit just to get kicked out. Well, not I wasn't trying to get kicked out. That's the thing, but it was I literally didn't care if I got a detention or something or shit like that, or fucking kicked out for a day. It's just I was just trying to do the maddest stuff because I was just so annoyed at school. I was like, oh, I might as well just try and make this more fun than it was. So it started right after maths or science. It was lunchtime, and after lunch it's the last lesson of the day, so I'm like, well, there's not really much left to get in trouble for it, because even if they send you home or give you an isolation or something, which is for people that don't know what isolation is, it's you're put into this white room with all these kind of units that you just stay in, and you stay in there for the rest of the day and just do normal schoolwork if you get into trouble, or you could be put in there in the past. But yeah, I don't really care if that even happened at this point. But I was just well, on the AstroTurf, which is something you just play sports on. I was playing football, I think it was, and I was just we're playing against kind of another friend group, and we fucking smashed their they were all in football clubs outside of school, and we still smashed them in. Okay, that sounds a bit fucking sus when I say it like that, but still, we beat them every time we played against them. And after that, after we played I think it was 2 or 3 games, I was just going. I was looking in my blazer for something. Can I in my side pocket, it's a pocket that you don't really use. It's just kind of there. I had a lighter, and I was like, why the hell do I have a lighter? And I literally didn't know. I had 2 blazers, and this was the one I never wore because my other one was just in the wash or something, I think. I was I went up to some people and I was I've got a lighter. What do I do with this? And they were just they were just they were confused. They're what do you have a lighter for? Do you smoke or something? And smoking at this school, it's not even a surprising thing. Everyone's a bit of a pussy, but people literally half the people had a fucking vape. So it wasn't that surprising. So I'm not surprised that was their first assumption. But I didn't smoke because it's just I don't want cancer, And I was oh wait, I don't fucking care. Should I just burn something? And that wasn't actually my first thought. I was just oh, this, why do I have a lighter? I just really feel like fucking burning something though. And I had this book I got for, I think it was computer science, and I just didn't want it at all. And I some people oh yeah, you shouldn't burn that. Others were like, I think most people, it was kind of like a mutual thing. A lot of people were like, oh, don't do that. But then there was other people that wanted me to do it, and in the end, I obviously burnt it because I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't. So I didn't want to just burn it in the middle of a fucking astroturf where there was like teachers circling that place. It was a massive astroturf as well. It was like, probably about 200 or 300 meters squared. And so I wanted to be discreet. I was just like, fuck this fucking computer science book. I didn't want this shit. I fucking hated my computer science teacher. He was a dickhead. So I went, I think about, we stopped playing the football match. So, and it was like within the last 10 minutes of lunchtime. And we went to this like toilet area, and there was like 4 toilets in this school. And we could only go to one of them because it was like, it was like coronavirus was going on. And like every year had to be in like their individual like kind of area of the school, so we could only go to this one toilet. And excuse me, I literally just went in there. Like I was just kind of hesitating. I was like, do I really want to fucking do this? And I don't really know what I was expecting. I was like, oh, the alarm's gonna go off and like shit. But I wasn't a fucking dumbass. You might be like, oh, those fucking cameras looking at you doing. No, there wasn't like, obviously there wasn't any cameras in there, because we're not in fucking America. No one's gonna shoot up our school. And there was like no cameras like recording the outside of the toilet, so no one would have suspected me unless they like looked at the cameras of me going into like, my year was in the science area, so unless there was a camera recording me going into the science block in the school, then like, why would they be looking at that camera? It doesn't make sense. If you knew like the layout of this place, then you'd understand, but it just didn't make sense for them to like suspect that or just look at that camera. So I knew what I was doing, and then people were like waiting outside. They were like they were, I think some people even wanted to do it, and I was like, this book was kind of, it had like one of those plastic front covers, so I couldn't just get the lighter and burn it. So I just didn't know what to fucking do. Like at the same time, I just wanted to like just have some fun. But then again, like I don't want to burn down the fucking school. So I literally put it in a toilet. I was like, oh, it's just gonna like fucking burn and then it'll be put out. And I got some deodorant from my bag. You know the good old trick where you fucking light the what is it? You light the, what's the fucking color? I literally said the word earlier. What's it called? Oh yeah, you light the lighter, so there's a fucking flame, and then you get the deodorant and spray it, and it's like a fucking like mini ass flamethrower. And obviously I aimed at the book. I think it even got on the seat at one point. And like, I'm saying like so fucking much. I thought I didn't. It's just like when I'm just speaking into like just in a room alone, it's pretty fucking like odd, but it just happens that you just need the urge to say it to like emphasize why, like how it was. But I like, it got a bit on the seat or whatever. It didn't like burn at all, but then it got on the book, and the book, like there was just this fat ass flame. Like it was like, it started as like a pretty like medium flame, like probably about like just a 3-inch small flame, but then like it just started spreading, and then I did it again, and then people from like the outside, these walls weren't soundproof, people from like the outside, that like basically my friends that were listening, and they just heard it and were like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And then I did it, like I literally did it 3 times. I don't know why I didn't just keep it like in the same position the entire time. Well, no, not the same position, but like I didn't just like leave the flame there. I guess I just didn't want to like make it too like big, because there still was like this toilet was like next to a bunch of fucking classrooms. So I didn't want to like arouse. Well, that's not the right fucking word. I don't want to like raise any suspicion from like teachers that might have been in other like classes. And then like it was just a fat ass flame, and that was it. And I think I don't know when it got put out, because like later on in the story there was just like, you'll see why. I guess it makes sense, but it must have been put out quite quickly. Like 3 minutes in, I think it went out, but that was enough time. Like there was only about 5 minutes left of lunch, I'd say. Like as I did this, and we just like stood around there and we're like, what the fuck did I just do? And then I think we stayed there, but like we just stayed there for the rest of lunchtime. And then when the bell went, like everyone just went to their fucking lesson. I had a decent lesson. I had business. There was actually a few people I liked in there, but after that, after like, of course, when the bell went, like after lunch, everyone started going to their lessons, and someone like was outside like the toilet. There was a group of people, and they just smelled like, it was so obvious. They smelt the smoke that was coming from the toilet, and no one actually went in there. No one, and like I think they thought someone was smoking in there. I think they thought that someone was actually smoking in there, and like no one actually like realized it was me. But I was sitting next to. I think I should use a fake name for this. Let me think of it. Okay, I was sitting next to my friend Kane, and he was like, "Why is everyone like gathered outside their toilet? Is that like?" And he was there. He was there when I actually burnt the book, so I was like, "Oh, I should check that out, right?" And yeah, I just went over there, and I looked like such a fucking idiot, because I just went over there and I was like, oh shit. And then like he just saw me, like the reason I look like an idiot is because I just walked up there and I heard them talking about like how it smelled like just smoke in there. And I just walked straight back. Like I must have looked so fucking suspicious, like. And as I walked back in, I should use another fake name for this person. Okay, I'm gonna call this person Chad. I walked back in, and then Chad was like, "Oh, is it code red?" And this just like, and there's people sitting next to him. And then Kane was like, "Oh, did they know that you burnt it?" Like everyone that was there, everyone that was a fucking part of it, made it so obvious that I just burnt, like, just tried to commit fucking arson. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was just like, shh, because there was like tons of people around him. And then I think while I was gone, like Kane told someone else like about what I just done, and then that person like told someone else, and then someone else overheard, and then the whole fucking class knew, but no one was saying anything. So it was just weird. And the teacher still wasn't in here for some reason. Like I don't think he wasn't like dealing with the whole like burnt toilet situation. And by now, like the flame was probably out. I don't know for sure, but like all you could smell was the smoke. A teacher still wasn't in, and then everyone just made it obvious, and everyone told each other, and like even the people, like somehow it still got spread to the people that weren't even in our class somehow. And what happened after this? I'm pretty sure just everyone like found out, and throughout the whole lesson, people were just asking me if I actually did that, and I was just like, I was just I was so paranoid when it came to things like this. I was just like, oh no, I don't know what you're talking about, man. When it was just clearly fucking obviously me. And, like, didn't help with, like, Chad saying the whole code red bullshit. And, oh yeah. I thought because everyone knew, like, things like this easily got snitched on. There was always that one snitch. Mostly people were right when it came to things like this, but I knew that a few snitches knew, like, I knew that snitches knew, so I thought they were gonna tell. But, like, then again, it's not even a big deal. Like, literally just burnt a fucking book in a toilet. Like, it's actually kind of, when I say it out loud, it sounds kind of like petty and pathetic. Like, who really cares at the end of the day? And so I was just like, I still had the lighter, and gonna, I thought they were gonna, like, there was actually this kid that did get, like, he had 3 lighters on him, and he got searched, and he was in my year. He was actually in a few of my classes that got searched, and he just, like, he had all the, like, 3 lighters on him, and I think he put, like, one in the bin. And then, so I was just like, me and Kane were fucking talking about this throughout the whole lesson. And by now our business teacher was in. It was like 20 minutes into the lesson, and we were like, we thought a teacher was going to come in because someone would have snitched on us and just been like, yeah, we need to search, like, we need to search Dynamo. I'm gonna refer to myself as Dynamo until, until there's an actual reason to use my actual name. So we came up with this idea. We saw, like, a glue stick on the ground, and what we did is we, like, took all the glue out the glue stick, and what do we do then? We, like, took all the glue out the glue stick, and then I think we, like, it was really fucking disgusting because we were touching glue and shit, but then we put, like, half the glue back in, then it covered the actual lighter, and then we put the lid back in, and we thought we were fucking geniuses when we did that. We actually thought, like, we did something. We just like did something revolutionary when all we were doing was just, like, we're just being paranoid idiots. Like, it was so stupid, but we just didn't want to. I just didn't want to get like, searched or whatever for that. And I mean, going by that logic, they still could have, like, searched me. And actually, now I was gonna say they could have, like, still, like, knew that I used the same deodorant, but I'm pretty sure the smoke smell completely, like, covered up the deodorant smell of all the deodorant I used in that toilet, so that they can have figured that crap out. They're fucking teachers, mate. And so we just, like, after we put the lighter in the glue stick, we just chucked. I just, like, slowly and weirdly walked up to I didn't even, like, cover it up. I just randomly walked up to a bin and chucked, like, the glue stick in the toilet. Like, someone probably saw that and just knew exactly what, like, I was doing. And after that, like, no teachers came into the lesson. It was just a chill rest of the lesson. Like, me and Kane were, like, still kind of just, like, we were still kind of cautious that a teacher was just gonna come in and, like, bust us and be like, we know what you fucking did. Usually I'm like, I'll just be like, oh, what the fuck are you talking about? But, like, when they could have just asked everyone in that room, they'll be like, oh yeah, it was Dynamo. And they that's all they needed. Because people wouldn't, like, people literally, like, when it comes to that, people don't know, people think they're in trouble, so they just, like, oh, I have to snitch. Like, everyone in this fucking school would snitch if they thought they were in trouble. That's the thing. And it's happened to plenty of people, and I was just like, well, if it wasn't for fucking Chad and Kane, making it bait as shit, then it never would have had to come to that. But no teachers actually did ever come in here, so, it was just the chill rest of the lesson. And that was the last lesson of the day, as I said. as I got on the bus, like there was like at the back of the bus, it was like the first story at the back of the bus. There was this like there's a lot more seats. I think there's about like 8 or 9 seats, and like there was just a group of us like sitting there. This wasn't like the same people that like I was with at lunchtime, because they all lived in like a different area than I did. They lived like actually near the school, and I lived like 20 minutes away. Car drive, by the way. And we're all just sitting at the back, and then like these like girls just walk up to me, and well, not really walk up, but like we're just sitting down, and I was talking to a couple other people. They were just like, "Oh, did you try and set a toilet on fire?" And I was like, "She's not even in my fucking class. Like, she's not even in any of my. She's on the other half of the fucking year." And she knew somehow, and I was just like, I just joked around about it. I was like, "Oh, who even fucking cares at this point? What's the point in lying?" I was like, uh yeah, I did do that. And yeah, that's basically the end of the fucking story, to be honest. I just went home and wait, yeah, that was it. Like nothing else really happened. I feel like a few people talked about it the day after, and then occasionally it got brought up, but like everyone knew it was me, everyone. And yeah, I mean that's probably like the most we like this year. That's probably the craziest thing that happened at that school. I'm just saying. Besides, there was a few other things I did. Like I was just the most fucking dramatic kid at that school. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's basically it. So thanks for watching. I hope my stepbrother, uh, I think it's actually his 30, I think it's his 36th, I think it's his 36th or 37th birthday, um, in a couple days. So I hope you enjoyed his gameplay, and thanks for watching. And you know, I might do another one of these, but we'll see. So this has been Dynamo Ruby Inventor, and thanks for watching, everyone.